Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We are back into Scratch today for our Tech Tip Scratch Week. So we are looking at all the different options that we have available within Scratch. And today my account got approved as a teacher account. Yeah. So I'm just within it. I created a class called 2021 to kind of showcase what you can do if you have your own class within Scratch. So when you're inside of your class, you just click New Class to create one. And you can go into the settings, or you can click on the class itself, jump in. Inside the class, you could write about it, you could change the name, all those sorts of things, add a picture, all those ideas, and you can add students. So when you're adding students, there's a couple of ways you can do it, and let me just showcase that for you. So in your all classes setting, you can see all your different classes here. When you click on it, you can see where you can do your descriptions, one other way to add that. And this is where you can add students. You can add students one at a time by just clicking new student, and you give them a username. So you can go through your list. You can CSV upload. So if you've got a list of your students, you can pop them in that way. Delete the last names, keep that privacy private. Or what's really cool is you can create a student sign up link. So you just paste the link in your Google Classroom or whatever. Students click on the link, they're in your class. Their password when they start is your username, and then that will change instantly as soon as they come in one time. They have to change it to their own username. So that's how you create a class. That's how you join a class. And so I created one for my daughter, called it Vera Madeira. And so she's in. That's good. And now today we're going to talk about, well, how do we get our voices? Like, how do we start teaching using Scratch? So I'm going to click Create because that automatically opens up a new project, and I can show you exactly what we do. All right, so here we are inside of our new project. It is untitled. See all the different coding options here. You can use your mouse to slide down and see all the different things you can do. And it's just so exciting to be back in here for me. I just love Scratch. It's just got so much potential. So today we're going to call it Teach a Lesson with Voice. So we have a character. The character is right here. It is the cat. A couple things to notice about Scratch. Here is the code. This tab offers up costumes, so you can have different outfits for your character that you're using. And very important for today, sound. So right away, the cat can make a meow, but you can also add your own sound. So let's just see what we can do. So the first thing you need to know when we're coding is something has to happen. So when the game starts or when the program runs, what's going to happen? So these are event blocks. And this first one is when I click this, something's going to happen. What's going to happen is I am going to actually talk. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start a sound, and it says meow. Now, instead of meow, I want to record my own voice. So what's really cool is you can click the drop-down menu and record your own voice. So all I have to do is click record, and I will do it. So here we go. Welcome to our lesson today on using Scratch with your voice. My name is Cameron, and we are going to do a ton of learning. Welcome to our lesson today. Sounds great. I've heard that before. Life is good. Now, when I click this, he plays the meow, but I can switch down, go to recording one, and welcome to our lesson. There's my voice right in there. So after I've said something, maybe I want the background to change. So you can actually do all of that in how the thing looks. So you can switch to different backdrops. Backdrops is what's going to be behind here. And what's really cool is this thing right here can be embedded right onto your website. So when I created my thing on Perimeter, I had a background with a fence because I wanted to showcase that Perimeter is exactly like a fence. So how do you get backgrounds? Well, let's look into that for a second. We can, next backdrop, previous backdrop, all of those options. I'm just going to pause and move my screen. Backdrops was hidden right behind here. This is how we can add new backdrops. Now you can upload pictures from your computer. You can do all sorts of different things. So I'm going to do that for a second. So you can see I've uploaded a picture of my family here, or actually my wife's family, and here we are. So that's getting your own photos in. So now when it starts, this is going to be the backdrop, and I can switch from this one to another one. And there's all sorts of different ways we can work on it. If I click on my cat again, that's how I can get back into editing the code on my cat. Some different backgrounds also that you can add are the ones that they have built right in. And what I think is so nice is they have a ton of options, some nice blank ones, a whole variety of things that you can use to create your backdrop. So today we know how to talk, get our voice in, we can record our voices, and switch the background. Tomorrow we're going to go further. How do we make our sprites move? And how do we start actually having them teach a concept? So very excited to keep going. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, we'll get at it again tomorrow. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.